management, staff, or ownership of WCTC.
No time to call Jersey Central? Join the conversation online and be a part of WCTC's real-time talk. Like 1450 WCTC on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at 1450 WCTC. Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
Think we could listen to the radio or something?
On the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC.
It is 8:08. It's hour number 3 of Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. Good morning to you. It is Bert. We'll do our contest a little bit later on here in this 8 o'clock hour. We got our Need to Know Things still to come as well. But National Women's Lung Health Week is continuing along, and I got some special guests who are joining me here on the Jersey Central Newsmaker hotline to mark this important event. First, we have the Development Director for New Jersey with the American Lung Association of the Mid-Atlantic. She is Karen Isky, who joins us this morning. Hi, Karen. It's Bert Barron. How are you?
Oh, very well, Bert. Thank you for having us on this morning. We really appreciate it.
Good to speak with you. And, of course, lots of people all week sporting the turquoise and using the special hashtag to share their pictures and whatnot with this national sort of movement that's going on. Talk about the lung force and what it's all about, Karen, why it's such an important time of year.
Well, absolutely, Bert. This is our third year of our Lung Force Cause campaign movement to unite women and men, but especially women, to learn more about lung cancer, the risks, and how lung screening can really impact your survival chances when you are diagnosed. Too often, lung cancer is detected through incidental finding, and what happens is when that occurs, it's usually in stage 3, stage 4 of the lung cancer, and therefore treatment and whatnot becomes more difficult for someone to beat the disease. So we're really with Lung Force trying to educate the public to let them know that lung cancer, oftentimes considered the invisible cancer, actually takes more lives each year than colon, prostate, and breast cancer combined. So it's the number one cancer killer of men and women, and it gets the least amount of funding out of all of the cancers. So we're really trying to educate and ask everyone to support lung cancer research funding and also to reduce the stigma as well surrounding lung cancer. Too oftentimes, people that are diagnosed with lung cancer don't readily share that because they oftentimes feel as if, it's something they might have caused themselves, although the lung cancer can be diagnosed in both non-smokers as well as smokers.
Sure. And, of course, as National Women's Lung Health Week continues along, put the turquoise on, take some pictures, share them on social media. You could tag using @AmericanLungNJ. And through the entire month of May, and I just shared my picture this morning on our Facebook fan page, hashtag show your lung force, and just show what you're doing here to support the American Lung Association and the great work that they are doing. Before we talk about the walk that's coming up on May 20th, Karen, we have another guest who is with us who is a survivor. Would you like to introduce our special guest who's with us?
Oh, I absolutely would. Back in the fall, I had the pleasure of meeting Ray Siebel, who is a Central Jersey resident, and she is a lung cancer survivor. And we have been working together since the fall to really raise awareness about lung cancer and that you can survive and that there's much hope following diagnosis. So I'd like to introduce Ray. She's really been an advocate for us, and we continue to work together on the Lung Force campaign together.
Good morning, Ray, and welcome to WCTC. And you're living proof that survivorship is possible, right?
I am. I'm also an advocate of early detection. It was through the grace of God, pardon me, that I heard a promotion being run by Robert Wood Johnson in Somerset. It was a $99 thing, come in and have a lung scan, and that's actually how it was discovered, although it was 3 years later when it was discovered that the nodule had grown and it had metastasized. So I was very lucky to be living in this area, having heard that ad, and that it was discovered very early. I had my right upper lobe removed in January of 2016, and things have been going fine since then. So I can only urge people to go get lung scans. I'm fascinated by the fact that doctors ask us if we smoke, which I did, and then that seems to end it. People really need to ask to get a script to have a lung scan. And there's so much progress that has been made but still needs to be made, and that's why I'm so actively involved with the lung force and with Karen.
Wow. So Karen, in Ray's case, that early detection was everything, and you said that's such a key element in the fight against this. That early detection is really important, isn't it?
It most certainly is. The survival chances or survival rate increases 5 times over that of someone that doesn't get detected early enough. And again, it is a conversation that you have to be your own advocate, and especially for people that are former smokers that smoked for 30-pack years, meaning a pack a day for 30 years, or 2 packs a day for 15 years if they're over 55 years of age. They are eligible for a lung screening. So please stop in, talk to your primary doctor, and ask them to have that script written.
Wow. And I'm sure there are some people, friends, acquaintances, and family members of Ray that are happy that she's here for another Mother's Day, right? That's real special, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, good for you. The event coming up, Karen, you want to talk about May 20th, the walk that's coming up in Somerset?
Well, absolutely. And I do also want to share, Bert, that we were really excited this week during National Women's Lung Health Week. A lot of businesses and landmarks did illuminate across the country. I would like to give a special shout out to Care One Senior Living.
Mm-hmm.
They, in fact, illuminated all 29 of their locations in New Jersey to raise awareness for women and lung cancer. So we really want to give a special shout out to Care One. Yes, on May 20th at Colonial Park in Somerset, the beautiful Colonial Park, we are returning. We are so fortunate to have as our Lung Force signature sponsor again this year, Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey, the only NCI-designated cancer center in the state. And joining us this year as well will be Robert Wood Johnson Barnabas Health. They will be there providing resources as well, and also information about lung transplant. They are the only lung transplant center at Newark Beth Israel in the state. So people can come out, friends, family, in your company, your coworkers, colleagues, what have you. There's going to be not only lung health information, but it's also an opportunity because, once again, lung cancer is considered the invisible cancer. The only way we're going to get more research funding and the only way that people are going to start showing more support or understanding more about the cancer is to come out to this event. Okay, we're going to have the resources. We're going to walk in honor of people that have lost their battle to lung cancer and COPD, as well as the other lung diseases. And it's going to be a great morning. It's going to be followed by a cookout. Once everyone returns from the walk, you can go to action.lung.org/NJWalk to register. And if you can't come that day, you can still register as a virtual walker. No donation is too small, and we really appreciate everyone's support.
Terrific stuff. Ray, thank you for joining the show this morning. It was great to hear from you and hear your story as well. And thank you for your time, and you have a great Mother's Day, Ray, okay? And thank you for your time.
Thank you, and you have a great day, too.
All right. Thank you very much. And to you, Karen, thank you for making yourself available. I got to get my picture and my tag up there, but thank you again for your time, too, and good luck with everything on the 20th. And it was great speaking with you, and keep up the fight, all right?
Bert, once again, thank you very much for having us on.
Of course, my pleasure. All right, my couple guests with me here on the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline. We're talking about, of course, the event that's coming up with the American Lung Association. I want to thank my guests for being here. So turquoise, get the turquoise on and get those hats.